Welcome to the Powered Living Book Review. In this series of videos, we will review several books and we will capture key and important chapters and points from each of those books so that we can live a powered life. Now, in this particular video, we are going to discuss about chapter number 1 from Robin Sharma's bestseller, The Everyday Hero Manifesto. You're going to learn 5 key insights, 5 practical takeaways with which you can 10x your life. So let's go ahead and tap into the potential and live a powered life. Let's go ahead. So in case you do not know about the Everyday Hero Manifesto, it's a bestseller and it's a new book by Robin Sharma. And Robin Sharma, as you know, is a leadership guru. He is a great person in personal development and he calls himself a humanitarian, which he definitely is. Now, I have read this book and I can tell you that I have received a lot of value from this book. This book has 101 chapters, 101. Each chapter is a call to help you to tap into the hero that is there within you so that you can awaken that everyday hero and live an amazing life every day. So let's tap into chapter number 1. The first chapter begins with this quote: if you have not discovered something you are not willing to die for, then you're not fit to live. So this is a quote by Martin Luther King Jr. If you have not discovered something you are not willing to die for, then you are not then you're not fit to live. Now, I ran an experiment after reading this chapter. I actually went ahead and ran an experiment. I spoke to 100 people and I asked just one question to them. I just asked one question to these 100 people. And that question was, what are you willing to die for? The question was not, who are you willing to die for? The question was, what are you willing to die for? Now, the shocking thing was 96 people were not able to answer that. Only 4 people were able to actually answer, and that too after thinking about it for a long time. Only one person out of those 4 people was able to tell me immediately what he is willing to die for. Now, what does this question mean? When somebody asks you, what are you willing to die for? What does it mean? It simply means, are you clear on your purpose? Are you clear on your purpose? Do you know why you're here? What is the meaning of your life? What is that one project that you need to devote your life for? What is that project which is larger than your life? One of the examples that I can think of over here is from the book Man's Search for Meaning by Viktor Frankl. Viktor Frankl was in a concentration camp, and the only thing that kept him going and kept him alive was his sense of purpose, that he was supposed to come out of that concentration camp so that he can go ahead and birth logotherapy, which has changed many people. So what is your one factor because of which you are here? I've designed these 3 questions based on this chapter to help you introspect and get that answer quickly. What are you willing to die for? What defines your meaning in life? What gives meaning in your life? And are you pulled towards a purpose? Is there a purpose that pulls you towards? Now, I'm sure many of us will have a problem with these questions, but let me tell you one thing, and don't worry, these questions I'll be providing to you in a PDF guide. You can find the link in the description so that you can continue working. And to answer these questions, the biggest problem is we have a block. And what is that block? As per this chapter, the Everyday Hero Manifesto, chapter number 1, I have actually condensed that chapter wherein Robin Sharma talks about the blocks in just 5 key phrases. And that is number 1, the mediocrity mindset. One of the reasons why we cannot answer this question is because we are surrounded by people who have never answered that question, and we have sunk into the mediocrity mindset. That mediocrity mindset is that I'm just supposed to make sure that I maintain my status quo. If I'm working somewhere, I'm supposed to just maintain that. If I'm running a business, let it go as it's going. If I'm a parent, okay, every day as it comes, as it goes, let me do it. No sense of research, no sense of deeper study, no aspiration. So a mediocre mindset is a block to awaken the hero within you. That is one of the reasons why you're unable to answer that question. What are you pulled towards? Because you're just torn apart in the everyday nonsense. And that's why if you want to answer that question, you need to come out of that mediocrity mindset. And we will see how. But let's look at the other blocks as well. Afraid to aspire. Probably you have tried something in the past, but you are not successful. Remember, the master has tried and failed many times, many more times than the novice has even started, which means that there will always be many failures before you come to your number one success. So if you are afraid to aspire because of past failure, go ahead, join the team of giants who have actually done it. And look at every story of people who have aspired and who have achieved. They have come there after millions of failures. You must develop a thick skin to aspire. Action paralysis. We read about it, we talk about it, but when it comes to action, we don't take action. Somewhere you are comfortable by just reading about it. So I come across many of my friends who read a lot of self-help books, but when I look at their lives, there is no change. And these are the people with action paralysis. They are afraid to take action because they feel, what if I fail? I ask them, instead of saying, what if I fail? Just ask yourself this question. What feedback can I get? How can I improve? Simple. And make 1% changes daily. One more reason is because if you are surrounded by mediocre people and if you follow naysayers, people who always tell you why you should not be following your dream, people will give you the justification, but everybody else is doing it. And so many people are doing it. They're already there. If you want to start a YouTube channel, so many people have already started a YouTube channel. What are you going to do about it? I want to influence on Instagram. There are so many influencers on Instagram. What will you do about it? You're already behind the game. So do not follow these naysayers. Such people will kill your dreams. I call them the dream killers, the spirit destroyers. Do not follow them. That is what this book says. So what actions can you take quickly? What actions can you take to awaken that hero within you? And here it is. To awaken the hero within you, the first point, again, I have just taken 5 key insights from this chapter. The first point is you need to remember who you are. And for this, you can just write this statement that I've written you are just to make you realize it. You are the sublime soul, the brave warrior, the undefeated creator. Probably you can reframe it and write, I am the brave soul, the brave warrior, the sublime soul, the undefeated creator. You are that. That is your core identity. This is who you really are. Remember who you are. This is who you are. Identify yourself and verify your identity and keep repeating till it becomes a reality for you. And remember, everybody had past failures and past trials, but you can do something constructive out of that. My past trials have made me wiser, tougher, and stronger. My past trials have made me wiser, tougher, and stronger. And then I just wanted to go back and search all those past trials and all the past that you went through, the difficult past, the painful past. Look back and see what have you become because of that. And I'm sure you'll be able to say, because of what I faced in the past, I'm now a wiser person. I can make better choices. Because I have faced so much pain in my past, I am now tougher. I have a thicker skin. Because of the heavy weights that I have lifted in the past, the heavy emotional weights, now I'm stronger. Absolutely. And then affirm your identity. Once again, tell yourself, now I know that I am the sublime soul, the brave warrior, and the undefeated creator. Your past will validate your core identity if you look at it from this point of view. And whenever you go ahead to follow your dreams, there will be distractions. And the distractions will always cause you to be an average person. They'll cause you to binge watch. The distractions might ask you to browse through your social media, especially when you're doing something important. Remind yourself, being average is absolutely unworthy of me. I was not born in this world to be average. Being average is absolutely unworthy of me. Write this down and keep it. Let it be a reminder, especially when you are distracted. Being average is absolutely unworthy of me. I am not called to be a loser. I'm called to be a winner. I'm born to be a winner. I stand fearless and make great contribution in birthing my greatness. What does this mean? When you start, there will always be a lot of fear, there'll always be a lot of uncertainty. And during that time, stand tall, literally do it. Get the Superman pose, get the Superwoman pose, stand tall, and then say yourself, I stand fearless and I make great contribution in birthing my greatness. Whatever is this project that I've undertaken, I will do it to the fullest. I will birth greatness in this world. Tomorrow, when they look at my project, when they look at my book, when they look at my contribution, they should say, this man or this woman was really something. The last point is, I make everyday progress with a cheerful attitude. I make everyday progress with a cheerful attitude. There is no need to be so serious. You need to loosen up. Your everyday progress must be done with a cheerful attitude. And that is the key why you will not be stressed out. That's the reason why you will not be stressed out. You will have the energy when you have a cheerful attitude. So every day, as you walk towards your potential, as you birth greatness, and as you create greatness in this world, make sure that you do it in a cheerful way. Let there be a smile on your face. Let there be fun things that you do, but make sure that you do your everyday progress. So all these insights from chapter number 1, and I would highly recommend to support the author because of his contribution and be a part of his mission by buying this book. I've already kept the link in the description. There are 2 links in the description. The first link will direct you towards key insights. You'll get a PDF download from me. And the second link is where you can buy this book and support the author. And not just support the author, but support millions of others by supporting the author so that they can also awaken their everyday hero. If you like this video, I would request you to please go ahead, hit the bell icon and subscribe. And please share this among your friends and awaken the hero within everyone. Thank you very much for watching this video.